Here's another thing that is super useful about having mast steps. It helps if you're not fat like me. Being able to go up the mast easily, it's not only convenient, it's actually a matter of safety. Being a solo sailor, it can be really hard to go up the mast all by yourself, but sometimes you just need to. Today I have an issue up the top of the mast. I am going to show you how I get up there all by myself and hopefully try and fix the problem. We are sailing around the world the hard way. On our abandoned 1980s ketch, refitted on a very tight budget, now has all the luxuries you could ever want. This channel is more about technical advice and sharing knowledge than the journey itself. Sometimes with science, sometimes our mistakes, but always having fun. Having mast steps makes the process way easier, and I believe every cruising boat should have mast steps. They can be very helpful for more than just going up the mast, and I'll show you in a bit the hidden benefits of having these mast steps. But it's not just the steps. You still need to make sure that you are safe when you're going up there and that you are always tethered to something. In case the worst happens and you fall, you don't fall all the way down. This is a regular climbing harness. There's nothing special about it. The only thing a little bit special that I have here is this. This is called a Via Ferrata kit, and what it has is 2 hooks. And the way you use it is that you attach both of them, and then you only remove one at each time. So when you're going up, you remove one of them, but you're still attached by the other. Once this one is in place, you can remove the second one. And this way, you are always connected. You are never disconnected from the mast. The other thing that it has is this little pouch, which is an energy dissipator. And what it does is, in case you fall, this thing will come apart and cushion your fall. Hopefully you don't break your back while falling. But yeah, let's not use this thing. Once I get on top, I have a few slings and a few carabiners to hold me in place while I do the work. Here's the problem I'm having today. The main sail is not properly stretched. As you can see, it should be more stretched. However, the line that stretches it is properly taut. So there's some problem up there in the mast. And I have to go up there and fix it, see what's going on and what's wrong up there. And here's the thing about having the ability to go easily up the mast and why it makes you safer is because it's so easy to go up there. First of all, you don't put off repairs as you would if you had to be hoisted and you're alone and you can't be hoisted. And secondly, you go up much more often, which means you can inspect the top of the mast a lot and, catch something that's wrong before you have a serious problem. So I'm gonna put the harness on and I'm gonna go up there and see what's happening. Okay, so the first thing I do is I grab the 2 hooks and I attach them to one spot. So then all I have to do is basically climb up the mast. And once I get to a spot where I can, I will remove one of them and put it in the next step. And then I remove the other one and put it in the next step. This way, I am always attached by at least one of these safety devices. So yeah, now it's just a matter of going up there. It's relatively easy to do this. It's just like you're going up a set of stairs. Now, if the weather is bad and you still have to do this, it's going to be much more difficult. But you have to do what you have to do. I am now stopping here and checking all of the hardware of the first stays and checking that the clever pins are on, that there is no corrosion, that everything is good. So yeah, everything looks nice here. All of the pins are in and they're fine. Another good idea is to always connect the harnesses to different spots. So you're not using the same spot for both of them. Just in case one of them fails for some reason, you have a little bit of redundancy. It helps if you're not fat like me, because the heavier you are, the more weight you have to carry with you up the mast. Okay, I am at the top. So now I can check what the problem seems to be. I figured everything is fine up here. It moves freely. So maybe I just need to put a lot more strength on the line to put the sail up. I'll check that once I get down there, but everything seems fine up here. Also, all of the pins, all of the connections, everything is good up here. I'm glad I have had the opportunity to check it out. The furling is fine, very loose. Yeah, everything's good. So let's get down. And to go down, the only thing I do is reverse exactly what I did to get up here. Okay. And I'm down. That was quite easy. Still good exercise. However, I didn't find anything wrong up there. So I'm just gonna try and pull it up with more strength and see what happens. So yeah, it turns out it was just my arms that didn't have the strength required to get the sail taut, and all I had to do is run the line to a winch and pull it. But it was good I could go up there and check that there was nothing impeding it from going up. Because if there was something wrong there and I just start yanking at it with a winch, I might have broken something. So it's good to be able to go up there. And here's another thing that is awesome about mast steps. Let me show you. So here's another thing that is super useful about having mast steps. So this is a spinnaker halyard, and it has to come down the mast. And if it's windy and you have it next to the mast, it will just bang on the mast and do a horrible noise all the time. Some people, the way they fix this is they attach it somewhere else so it's far away from the mast, but then it's always on the way of your other lines, so it's not a very good solution either. But if you don't have step masts, you can't do this, so that's the best solution probably. But here's what you can do when you have step masts. Using your halyard, you just wrap it around. So you just wrap it around your steps, and then you attach it and tension it. And this way, it will never bang on the mast. So yeah, that's what we do with all our lines that come down the mast. They are all secured this way. So we never ever have banging on the mast. Is that right, honey? Yeah. Cool. Okay, guys, if you're still watching, you're a freaking hero. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.